Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pace Studio in New York City. We're here with Sparks. Welcome, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here with us today. What's the first song you're going to play for us?
We're going to do something off the forthcoming album. The album's called Hippopotamus, and we're going to be doing a acoustic-y version of the song called Missionary Position. It's a little retro and a bit passé, but you know you make her feel A-okay. And she feels alright, the stars are bright, the missionary position. And the acrobats, well, they tend to scoff. All you know is that you can get her off, and you feel alright, the stars are bright, the missionary position. The tried and true is good enough for me and you, for me and you. The tried and true is good enough. Don't need any more, we don't need any more. A rebranding effort might just be the thing, but her name's a name and we're continuing. Always feeling fine, it ain't the wine, it's the missionary position. There are pros and cons to each different pose, but I don't see any need to get to those, cause we're feeling great, a heightened state, the missionary position. The tried and true is good enough for me and you, for me and you. The tried and true is good enough. Don't need any more, we don't need any more. Don't need any more, we don't need any more. You might have positions you can recommend, but I don't know if we'll ever get to them, cause we're feeling great, a heightened state, the missionary position. There are pros good to each different pose, but I don't know if we'll ever get to those, cause we're feeling great, a heightened state, the missionary position. Missionary, 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 missionary. It's a private matter as to frequency, but we both are smiling as you well can see. And it ain't no joke, it ain't baroque, it's the missionary position. It's a little retro and a bit passé, but you know you make her feel A-okay. And she feels alright, the stars are bright, the missionary position. Can't hear you, New York!
Yeah.
You guys have been playing music together for quite a long time now. So, with a new record coming out in September, how do you keep things interesting?
Well, I think we're just always hungry to try to, push things forward. When you've had a long career, we've had 23 albums now, and so when you have that many records, you just, always have to try to push yourself, and we're really motivated just to not rest on our past laurels and to really try to do new material that we think is both stimulating for ourselves firstly, but then hopefully will be really something vital for Sparks fans. And then also the other thing is just if someone isn't familiar with Sparks, we really like to, with each new album we do, and especially with the new Hippopotamus album, to do an album that we think if you have no knowledge of the band at all, that this one album could be representative of, in a summation of everything we've ever done.
Totally. Well, what's the next song you're going to play for us?
Another one from the Hippopotamus album is called Edith Piaf Said It Better Than Me.
Thank you.
It's a heartwarming song for the easily moved. The effect is all wrong. Plain to see I'm not moved as I stand in the light of a shop that is closed. God, I'd love me a fight. There's no poem, just prose. Edith Piaf said it better than me. Je ne regrette rien. Pretty song but not intended for me. Time to put some music on. There were no smoky dives, fewer moves, fewer not. There were no petty crimes, foreign substances bought. There were no midnight drives with a crime boss's wife. Need a sentence at most, innocence in my life. Edith Piaf said it better than me. Je ne regrette rien. Pretty song but not intended for me. Time to put some music on. Drunken in short-lived flings, Montparnasse lights, holding a hand of kings. My hunch was right. When's that night? Edith Piaf said it better than me. Je ne regrette rien. Pretty song but not intended for me. Time to put some music on. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Too late for that, too late for that. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Too late for that, too late for that. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Too late for that, too late for that. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Live fast and die young. Think of one single night, one so strong you're a flame. Well, I'm sorry time's up. Sorry nothing will change. Edith Piaf said it better than me. Je ne regrette rien. C'est a song but not intended for me. Listen, there is music on. Edith Piaf said it better. I was born to be bad. Not this time, not this time. Born to be bad. I was born to be bad. I was born to be bad. Edith Piaf said it better than me.
So I take it you're Edith Piaf fans then.
We're Edith Piaf fans, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Lots of positive feedback on the live stream.
Oh, that's great.
From that song.
Good.
So
That's actually the first single, by the way, too, from the first single in America. In any case, there's been a couple of other releases from Hippopotamus in the rest of the world, but the first real proper single in America is Edith Piaf Said It Better Than Me. So, voila.
Good to know.
Good to know.
What or who were some of the other influences behind Hippopotamus? Right now we have those two songs and the fact that there is actually a hippopotamus on the cover of the record.
He would like to speak with you.
Oh, please.
He speaks.
What was the question again?
Who or what were some of the influences behind the new record?
Well, we work in kind of a pretty insular way, so we're kind of we're always listening to other things just to kind of try to figure out how we fit in sonically. But as far as just direction, I mean, we kind of have our own direction, whether we want to or not. That's kind of so we're really not really influenced by too many other things.
Comes from within.
Yeah, I mean that sounds a little too deep for us, but in general, that's that's really the case.
I guess I'm wondering how you maintain that
je ne sais quoi? Is that what you're looking for?
Oui. But that sense of the absurdity over the course of all of these years, especially having mentioned that it comes much more internally rather than externally.
Well, it's not something that we really apply to anything. I mean, from the very start, we started off as a recording band rather than a live band, and so we weren't kind of concerned with the reaction to the music that we were getting, and we thought we were just doing stuff that was riff-offs of British bands, and it turned out it really wasn't. We were kind of separate from any kind of feedback telling us that that's kind of weird. So most bands start off having to kind of please other people, and we were just kind of pleasing ourselves in a living room with recordings. And so I think gave us a sort of a distorted impression of what the impression of our music would have on other people. We found out soon enough.
Well, you've got one more for us today. What's the last song?
Also, I might add, just before we do the last song, that Sparks is going to be on tour. We're going to Europe tomorrow, and starting a tour. And, by the way, this is Evan Weiss, who's our excellent guitar player, one of our two excellent guitar players that will be on tour with us and is an official Spark now. And we'll be coming to the States after all the European stuff, coming back in October. We'll be playing in New York and playing 3 shows in Los Angeles and also a couple shows in San Francisco as starters. So, and we'll be with our full band then.
Excellent.
Zoo time, itchy and you time. The mammals are your favorite type, and you want her tonight. Heartbeat, increasing heartbeat. You hear the thunder of stampeding rhinos, elephants, and turkey tigers. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Honey, tell me who's gonna live. Domestic flying, and when the stewardess is near, do not show any fear. Heartbeat, increasing heartbeat. You are a khaki-colored bombardier. It's Hiroshima that you're nearing. This town ain't big enough for both of us. Hunger, take me, who's gonna leave? Daily, except for Sunday, you dawdle into the cafe where you meet increase in heartbeat has 20 cannibals a pound of you. They need that protein just like you do. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. I'm letting me who's gonna live. You've got to look your best for hard and be clean everywhere. Heartbeat, increasing heartbeat. The rain is pouring on the foreign town. The bullets cannot cut you down. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. 100 people's gonna live. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. 100 people's gonna live. Census, the latest census. There'll be more girls who live in town, not enough to go round. Heartbeat, increasing heartbeat. You know that this town isn't big enough, not big enough for both of us. This town isn't big enough, not big enough for both of us. I ain't gonna live.
Expected you to actually flip this stool there.
Next time, I just want to preserve the nice
Thank
archives
you.
here. But
We appreciate it. Again, Sparks, thank you so much for being here with us today. Tour starts in Scandinavia next week. Hippopotamus comes out next month. Come back anytime. Thank you so much.
thanks so
Thank
much.
you.